Hi, and welcome back to the BFE podcast. I'm bringing you guys another episode. I'm super excited for this one. Of course, if you guys can see everything in the background, it is St. Patty's Day. This is a great holiday. One of my favorites, definitely. We got the LOOFAH boys on today. We got Nick. If you guys do remember him, he was actually the first episode to ever drop on the BFE podcast. So shout out Nick. And of course, we got the co-host Dan the Man back.
Yes, sir.
So Nick, how was your day today?
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Worked. Got off a little bit early. Got some shit done.
Oh, really? What's early to you?
We got off at 3.
Guess what time Poppy got off today?
Probably didn't even go to work.
11:30, and I was at the gym, and then came home. I had to go. Actually,
are you salary?
Shout out O'Malley's. Yeah, I would say so.
I'm about to be salary.
Yeah, I would say so. But I actually had to stop by O'Malley's.
I'm about to be salary. I'm about to be
my
on
goodness.
salary.
Look, it's already going.
Sometimes salary.
We do have a guest in the background. My boy Sean. Pop on in. It's my boy Sean. So hopefully you guys are following along on this journey. If you guys want to like, subscribe, and we will have stuff popping up in the background, like this tool bag you guys see on the TV right now. We're going to be dropping our line of sweatshirts coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And yes, this is the only green shirt I had. So
Doubtful.
I am looking a little tool baggy. Dude, 100%. Green is a hard color to wear.
I don't have very many green
Yeah,
shirts.
I got a green flannel.
CJ O'Malley shirt.
Nice. Speaking of O'Malley's, I did just have to stop by O'Malley's before coming over here and freaking fix their door. So if the door's messed up.
Who called you?
Whoops. I'm dead serious. I guess I get a free $50 tab tonight.
Who called you?
Fuck yeah.
Kayla.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I know.
shit.
That's pretty
Yeah,
wicked.
you get the
I
drinks
fixed
for
the door
damn near free.
$50.
Huh?
Yeah.
You'd fix the door for $50?
Yeah, no shit.
It didn't take too long, but it was a little nerve-wracking. Dude, this bar is fucking packed. I'm over here with my Milwaukee. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, it's already crazy over there?
I mean, a little. That was at like 2:30.
Oh, they probably started partying at noon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
I think the bar opens at 11.
Do you guys know where Jack and Reagan or Jack and Brandon all them are?
Oh, I have no clue. I think they're downtown.
Really?
Yeah, but
I think it's up at East, and they always go to some big, like they put a big tent up in the parking lot.
Oh, that's cool.
I forget what it's called.
But I'd imagine they're coming back.
That's cool. All right. So, Nick, this is kind of going to be your podcast. So, anything new in life? I know you were house hunting. Has that came to a halt, or anything new in Nick's life? Stepping up in the company, taking over more of a role. The garage still looks sweet.
Yeah. Just went on vacation. Just got back.
Okay, where'd you go?
Went to the Florida Keys.
Oh my goodness, who did you go with?
My mom, dad, sister, her boyfriend, and Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
But Daniel kind of shit the bed for us, the
Not
BFE
really.
boys.
Not really.
I gave him these mini mics. It would have been cool to get you guys a little bit of content.
No, I had
filming
them.
Someone on the beach or something.
I had them. We were there for 4 days. It
Yeah.
wasn't like there was just not a lot of time.
Oh, 100%. He
But
said your mom had it stacked with an itinerary. Is that true?
Usually. I mean, that's usually how we go.
It's just like there's a lot going on. You know?
I would say your mother is a person of schedule. Like, she likes to do things in a timely manner, and she doesn't like to stray away from that, which is, honestly, it's a good thing sometimes.
Oh, you got to have one of those people on your
The
trip.
only scheduled thing we really had was fishing.
How was that? Was it fire?
Oh, it was sweet.
What'd you catch?
Dude, I should have seen some of the
tuna.
fucking pictures.
Seriously?
We caught
How big?
sailfish.
Yellowfin snapper.
Snapper.
30-something inches.
Nah, the snapper only like.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the tuna.
No, it didn't.
No, we didn't catch tuna. It was a yellowfin snapper. That's what he meant to say.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
like
that's
a. It's just
cool.
like
It
a.
was sweet.
It's a
Caught
good eating
sailfish.
fish, basically.
Did you guys keep it and actually eat it?
Yeah, yeah.
You caught a barracuda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wicked.
Dude,
those are nasty looking
wish
fish.
We literally took the fish. They filleted them up right there when we got them back.
Okay.
We took them. We went to dinner that night. Took it to the restaurant, and they cooked it right there for us.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it was probably the best fish I've ever had.
Oh, dude, I mean, would you just pick it up a couple hours ago, if
Literally.
that, and then threw it on the grill? I mean, that's wicked.
Oh,
that's so cool.
Yeah, we caught a sailfish too. It was a 75-inch sailfish.
What's this like?
75?
You're not talking about like a marlin, right?
No, I mean it's
a sailfish.
Similar.
It's similar.
Okay,
It's like
cool.
it's basically like, I would say they're from the same family. Like, you can see how it would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got a big
Got
nose.
a big
and
ass
shit.
fucking the fin on the back's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you guys this: have you ever seen those guys that get out there and? Now, I used to live in Florida. Okay. Very familiar with the ocean. My grandfather used to take us out all the time on his boat. We used
How
to go
old were
fishing.
you when you lived in Florida?
I got up here in 4th grade, so I was probably 6, 7, 8, somewhere around 9. So I was still doing kind of cool shit, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
no, I'm not trying
100%.
to downplay what you were saying. I was just trying to put like a time statement.
Yeah,
because like.
So I'm down there in Florida, and the coolest thing about going out and fishing in the ocean, you never know what the fuck you're gonna catch. Oh, yeah. Like up here, you got bass, bluegill, catfish, kind of your normal stuff. So down there, set my line out. Like I said, I'm probably 6, 7 on my papaw's boat. I'm like, woo, yeah, dude. I caught this like leopard. I don't know, probably like this big little leopard fish. The only reason I remember this thing, pull it up. Shit, right on the fucking deck. I was like, oh, man.
We caught this weird-ass thing. What did he call it? It was like an amora or some shit. It's an amora fish, and what it does is like...
eel, kind of.
Yeah, moray eel.
You take it out. Well, it kind of looks like a catfish, and you like... And it has this like sucker thing on the bottom of it, and you can stick it to your hand and hold it. Well,
they stick on the bottom of sharks, right?
Yeah, what they do is the bottom or the top, and then what they do is they'll start like hunting, and then they clean up the scraps. And
That's
it's
wicked.
Basically like a like coexist together.
Yeah, maybe you guys are learning something on the BFE podcast.
Yeah, that was cool. Scared the shit out of Nick and me, honestly.
It was like, he was like, put your hand out, and I did it.
He didn't explain it before.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, that's what's so cool about the ocean. Is it scary as hell though?
Not really, man.
I
mean, dude.
Listen, I've been snorkeling. Look, that shit is wild, dude.
Oh, we
You don't know what's gonna. Haven't you seen those freaking? I can vividly remember this video. This dude jumps off a cliff, lands in the water, got a GoPro on his fucking chest. Guess what's 2 feet from him? Not just any fucking shark, a great white, dude.
Damn.
I would shit myself. I'd literally just be like, boom. I'd look like a fucking squid or something with ink, just think.
Well, yeah,
gone.
A shark would be pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
And then you got people that are just out there. Oh, this is a whale shark. Let's just hang on to their fin. Dude, I'm not even going in the ocean past my damn knees. Fuck that.
Like we saw the sharks like right by the docks and stuff where we were at.
They're just bottom feeders.
Why don't you get in there and pet them?
Hell no.
Why don't you just jump? Whoa.
Dude, they got tarpon in that motherfucker bigger than you.
Okay, listen, again, like I said, I used to live in Florida, so one thing I also remember is that, like you said, tarpon, monster fish. That's a sports fish. They're not really good eating.
No,
but
dude, a good
I watched this dude. You can. I don't know exactly where we were. Like I said, I was pretty young, but this guy on a normal sized boat, I would say somewhere around your size of boat. What size is your pontoon?
25 foot or
something like that. Around that, maybe a little smaller. This dude had an 8-foot tarpon on his line. There, you just sit there and watch this guy. It's pulling his boat around. It's insane.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I've fished multiple times. I mean, I grew up fishing. I haven't been religiously in a long time, but when we caught that sailfish, I had to tag Nick in. Like literally, it took my whole spool. It took my whole spool out.
Oh,
which on a bigger reel, I mean that's fucking a good 100 yards. I mean it's easily 150, 200 yards.
How big was this thing?
75 inches.
It took a good probably 30, 40 minutes.
That's like 4 feet.
Oh yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah, no, it's a big
That's
ass
way more
fish.
than 4 feet. That's 5 foot.
Yeah, no, it's a big ass fish.
That's wicked. Did you get it up?
Nah, they don't like to pull them out of the water.
Because they could.
They're that big?
You could.
Oh, could you imagine the picture though?
You don't want to fish that big to like die on the boat or something
100%,
like that. Well, I'm just saying that's why they don't pull it up.
You didn't take a picture of it up against the side of the boat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got them.
That's
why I said
hopefully we can pop these up to you. I'll have Dan send them over so you guys kind of know what we're talking about.
The pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah.
No,
I
really.
bet the experience is probably insane too.
Oh, it was.
So I take it neither one of you guys seasick? None of that?
No. His sister's boyfriend is, which is kind of sucks because Edmund's a good guy and I like hanging out with him. We've gotten to know him over the past whatever.
He's got
been dating for like a year.
Yeah. Oh, my stepmom had that too, but she was legally blind. She always put these like patches on, or you could do. There's a couple other things you could do.
Dramamine.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I mean, it sucks though because, like I said, it was just. It's cool to hang out with Edmund, and it just sucked that we got to do that and he didn't. But honestly,
he didn't get out there.
He's all right if he's like in the water.
Yeah,
but he can't be like on the boat.
Yeah, the rocking and shit. It just can't.
When you're going out there, like the boat does not stop.
Mm-hmm. Like we were going, like it was rocking pretty hard, and the dude said that the water was calm. Like that's what he was saying. He was like, "Oh, really? This is real."
How big of a boat were you guys on? The worst day at Buckeye Lake.
Yeah,
that's how it was.
I mean, that's. Buckeye Lake is a fucking pond. I mean, freaking the ocean. I mean, you'll have
I think
20-foot
we
waves
were
and shit.
probably like 12, 13 miles off the coast. I would say.
Oh, how long is that? That's probably like a 45-hour drive out.
Not really. You would
like
be surprised.
20,
25 minutes. Yeah.
Really?
No, it wasn't that bad
We're
at all.
doing like 40 miles an hour or something. He said.
Yeah.
30 knots, which is
what size boat were you on? A pretty big one?
Not really.
Decks.
It was probably a 30-foot center console.
Dude,
oh, really?
It didn't have like an upper deck, but it has, they call it like the Hawk's Nest, where they're up there.
And basically, that's the idea, is
boats.
that the dude would just tell us, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, he would watch your bait, like, because you can't really see when you're fishing. You can't really see it that well because we're not fucking out there using bobbers. I mean, we're catching pretty fucking serious fish, and it's like
serious fish. Dude.
I mean, it's the
Big
truth,
fish.
but. You know, the dude would just sit up in that nest, and then when the fish would take your bait, he would let you know, like, hey, 100%. Fucking snatch it.
Good captain. I've actually never been on a charter. Now, I have been out fishing.
They were cool guys.
Out in the ocean, but I've never
What's the
actually
name of that charter?
rented a charter.
Snapshot charters?
Yeah.
Shout out those guys.
Snapshot charters.
Okay, cool. So,
couple of cool ass dudes.
What do you guys think about St. Patty's Day? Do you guys like it? Is it one of your favorite?
Like, yeah. Why is it celebrated?
What's
the
St.
point
Patty.
of the holiday?
I tried to look it up.
St. Patty is in the Bible. I mean, it's just a religious standpoint, but I think it's
but supposedly, like, now again, this is a lot of bro science, or what you might call
Jesus Christ.
A little tipsy trying to talk, but I would say the little information that I got was this guy was like a real guy over in Ireland and stuff like that, and he did something significant over there to kind of make us into an actual holiday to be celebrated. Well, to kind of sum it up, I feel like there is something there.
When it comes to like saints, there are people who like you have to. There's like a religious standpoint when it comes to Catholicism, because it's like I'm Irish Catholic, and there's like certain things that people can do, like perform miracles, I guess, like like a what do you say, like a technical term, like you perform miracles, things
like he touched
that.
you
Some
and
people,
you.
Well, not shit like that. Okay, we're
something?
not talking about magic. We're talking about like some real, like miracle shit, like feeding the fucking less fortunate, whatever. You know what I mean? Like
he was just a good guy.
Exactly,
guy.
and then you just do things that they consider you a saint. Whereas like Saint Michael or like Gabriel, things like that, they're like in the Bible as like archangels and stuff. Whereas Saint Patrick is more of like a story of a man who really existed and did really good things.
Gotcha.
I've never been to church, so I couldn't tell you nothing about none of that shit.
My mom was really big. Really
yeah,
big
honestly, I didn't. You kind of do know a little bit about what you're talking about.
Beer in that lighter.
So would you say you're a saint with your 5-0 record?
Absolutely not.
No. You know,
I consider myself a good person.
What's
though.
a 5-0 record?
Oh, you haven't been keeping tabs,
dude. It's not even that.
This dude's 5-0 on the market right now.
Oh my
when
God.
it comes to ass whoopings.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, just say it with your chest, bro.
It's not like that though.
Well,
because I don't go out of my way to fight.
A little bit of this holiday, the fighting Irish.
Yeah, dude, I'm Irish as fuck.
The Irish Conor McGregor's out there.
That's why I
you know
like
what
to
I'm saying?
fucking drink. I like to fucking get into a couple scuffles. It's not always a bad thing.
That's
keep
what
it.
About
keep
you,
it.
Nick?
Keep it respectable.
Not a fighter.
You're a lover.
Yeah, Nick's a lover.
You're a talker and a lover.
That's why we're good friends.
If you see me trying to fight somebody, they must have really pissed me off.
That is a fact.
Okay, do you think it is because of your accident? Do you think anything like that?
Nick's never been really a fighter.
Really?
No.
Have you ever gotten in a fight?
With me. When we were kids.
Probably never like a real serious fight.
Yeah, like a grown man fist fight? No.
Yeah, there's always a way you can honestly either talk your way out of it, settle the situation, because at the end of the day, you're both losers. If you make a punch,
I wouldn't say
he
that.
punch. Whoa.
I'll tell you right now, fighting doesn't mean a goddamn
exactly.
thing.
It doesn't.
Because
no, it doesn't.
Let me hit you with this. Say you hit this dude so fucking hard. What if he never wakes up? Guess who's going to jail? You are. So again, it's a lose-lose situation.
This is my thing too. Is that like I've never used it as a means to like
bully someone.
Bully somebody.
You bully me all the
myself.
time.
That's different. You're a pussy. So
hold on. First shots.
Nah, but
Let's see if he can go 6-0.
I've never. Shit. I go 8-0 in this room, but
Oh my goodness, that's big
No,
talk.
but I'm just saying. I'm just saying that, like, I've never used it, like he said, as a means to bully somebody or like prove myself. I've never felt so macho that I need to beat somebody up to prove my point. That's not what it's about. It's about defending the every man has a line that they draw in the sand.
Yeah,
if
don't cross that line.
Yeah, if somebody steps over that, okay, then it's time. It's time. I think everybody has that in them. If you're a man, there's a fucking line in the sand.
Yeah.
And if somebody goes over that, all right, now we're fighting.
Okay.
I think everybody has fighting points where it's like, okay, well, now we have to fight. You know what I mean?
Now we have to.
I wouldn't want to fight me because I pretty much roll pretty deep anywhere I go.
Really?
If somebody were to fight me, they'd be fighting 10 other people.
Yeah. And that's what I try to tell people, too. We just had this conversation today, me and Sean, is that I just told them, I've told people before, or people I've associated with who know people who've wanted to fight me, and I'm like, look, that's fine and dandy, but if you, like, catch me at a bar or a party or something, I'm not the type to, like, there's no, like...
part in you that's going to run?
Well, not no part of me that's going to run, but it's like, don't think that it's going to be a one-on-one fight because, like, and that's not my doing. It's not like I ask people to help me. I don't ask people to help me.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, either do I.
If I'm going one-on-one with you, it's me and you, dude. I don't... Listen, now, if I'm out and he's curb stomping me... Please, someone help.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Please, someone help.
I would never let that happen.
Like,
I would never let that happen.
If I saw it and it was like, all right, they got beef. It's one-on-one. I'll let him do it. But as soon as somebody else steps in or it starts
Superman
going,
punch from
like,
the
all
head.
right,
but it's like
point. You won the fight.
Yeah,
I've always told people, like, we have a rambunctious group of friends, and it's like
I don't feel like we do.
We definitely do.
Not that.
100% we do.
So shout out the boys getting ready to come on. Dakota's already been on, but Cody's coming on. These guys seem like a little more rowdier than us. Like, I feel like it comes in levels. Like,
I definitely don't think so. And it might be an age gap thing. Maybe when they were younger.
Because another guy that's already been on the pod, shout out my boy Jacob. Some of the boys he rolls with put us to shame. If you're really stacking it up, I mean, he's got a couple buddies where, hey, that guy looked at me wrong and just dropped him. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, you know what? That guy looked at me a little funny. Would you do that? Yeah.
I think it depends on the situation.
What situation are you in where it's like, man, guy looked at me funny? Clean clock.
I wouldn't just drop him. I'd be like,
dude, what the fuck are you looking at? Yeah, no, there's definitely
I kill him with kindness.
There's definitely a side of confrontation.
What's going
Seriously,
on, man?
Your teeth look
what
great.
I'm saying is,
are you sure you want them broken?
No, what I'm saying is, like, we do have a rambunctious group of friends. Where I was going with it is, like, I try to tell people, like, dude, if you fucking punch somebody in the face from our friend group, I can't listen in that particular situation.
Takes over.
Yeah, that I can't control. I can't talk these dudes down in a bang bang situation. Like, if you hit me, my friends are gonna fucking jump all over you, and it's over. Like,
yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? It's not like I told them, let's beat this dude up.
Yeah.
It's you punched me, and then all 6 of my friends started beating the shit out of you because you just punched me in the face.
Makes sense.
But that's how we roll. I mean, we roll deep, and that's the sign of a good friend, though. If you, I don't care if my friend's in the wrong. I got to be honest with you. Depending on the situation, if my friend's in the wrong, we'll figure it out afterwards. We'll talk about it, but we're going to beat ass and get out of there. And then I'm going to be like, what the fuck just happened?
Get out.
Wise words from Dan the Man.
Beat ass and get out of there.
Mr. LOOFAH.
Beat ass and get out of there.
Okay, switching it up a little bit. Enough with the fighting Irish and all this fighting. Let's try to switch it over a little bit. We're gonna do our segment, Rate Yourself. We got a girl calling in. Let's go around the table.
She's
rated me before.
I know, I understand, but let's see if anything's changed.
I'm gonna go 7 this time.
So Dan the Man's locking in a 7. What about you,
7.3.
7.3. Okay. That's okay. I like the points.
Feeling confidence.
Actually, shout out our boy Sean over here. He's going to be joining us. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm going to say 8.
An 8. Solid 8.
Yeah.
Solid. Hey.
I'm feeling good about it.
Okay. So.
I'd give myself a 10. Really.
I know I'm in a cutoff right now, and I kind of look like a tool bag.
I would not give myself 10.
This is the only green shirt I had. I promise. So I'm going to go ahead and rate myself solid 7. I have been hitting the gym, but again, still look like a rectangle.
I don't think that matters in this point.
Well, it matters to me.
You got to think about the female we're calling too.
What's wrong with that?
Because
she's a cool ass girl. She's down to earth.
No,
she's actually getting ready to come on. Next episode after this one, dropping on Mondays. Hopefully you guys are liking and subscribing. But she's going to be coming on the next, so you guys will get to see her. But
her alone?
Her and Kayla.
Okay, well,
so it's gonna be
I won't be on that one.
It's going to be a solid one. Oh, come on.
Didn't speak about this one.
Oh, come on. Okay, so we got 8, 7.3, 7. So we're locking those in. We're going to give her a call here shortly.
You took it out of context, though. I don't think that Cameron's a bad girl. I'm just saying.
Well, I didn't take anything out of context.
Bullshit. You were like, she's a down-to-earth girl. I believe in that. But I'm just saying in the context of, like, you got to think about who she's dated, things like that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, 100%.
The guys that
actually, he just got rated a 9. That's the highest on the podcast.
Alex.
Co?
Yeah.
So shout her out. Hopefully Dan the Man can facilitate that and bring her on.
But not only that, but she knows me way more intimately. Like,
anyways.
Not even intimate, but I mean like in a like deeper way.
Yeah, 100%. You guys are just super close.
Yeah.
You guys are super close.
Nah, hell no. Never that.
Oh, jeez. All right, Sean, go ahead and rate yourself, too. What are we feeling?
I mean, personally, I'm going to say I'm an 8.
You're an 8, okay? Okay, hey, that's fire. The confidence, Dan the Man has preached for a long time. Confidence. That I feel like that's key. Confidence is key. All right, so we're locking in Sean. I know you guys can't see him, but handsome feller behind the camera. We got an 8. We got a 7.3. We got another 8. And then we got a 7. So, all right, cool. We're going to get her calling in here shortly. So, spinning off of that, have you guys ever heard, what's the best pickup line you've ever said or you could come up with off the top of the head? You're walking up. We're talking about confidence. Walking up to a chick and just be like, boom, dropping it on her.
I feel like I just tried this out the other day. It worked pretty good.
Did you?
Yeah. I said,
cool with it.
I said, what's your middle name? Because I'm not even worried about the last name. I already know what it's about to be.
That's very aggressive.
But I'm just saying, hey.
That's witty. I like that one. It's witty.
When it flows off the tongue, it don't sound that crazy because it's just a goofy thing to say.
100%.
Like, girls love that shit.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm not really about to marry this chick. You know what I mean?
Hey, dude, hey.
I might,
but... That's fire. That's a solid-ass pickup line.
Damn, I don't even know. Put me on the spot like this.
Oh, come on. What about you, Sean?
Nick ain't a pickup line, man.
Yeah.
One-liner.
Oh, come on, like a one-liner.
Come on now.
Maybe it's funny. Maybe just to break the ice.
Here, get in on the mic.
Yeah, why don't you come in?
Get in on the mic.
Yeah, just yeah.
I mean, can you think of one?
I don't even think I got one for you.
Here, I'll hit you with one right here. I feel like we might turn this into a segment. Maybe when go downtown. Something like that.
Are we asking for something that actually works, or
no? Like I said, it could just break the ice. It could actually work. You don't even know. You're pretty much throwing a hand grenade and hoping you hit something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, what if you walk up to a chick, dead straight face? I mean,
don't look at me.
I should. Come on, brother.
Look at the camera.
Okay. All right, right here. All right, You have to be dead straight. Okay.
Come on.
You look her up and down. She'd be like, damn, girl. You shit with that ass?
I knew he was going to say that.
You can't laugh. But you had to keep a straight face. Just be like, damn, girl. You shit with that ass?
See, that's one of those pickup lines. Boom! One of those pickup lines that you're either going to get slapped or they're going to laugh their ass off.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just think it'd be funny. You break the ice, and then you're kind of going from there. If she doesn't laugh from that, I'd probably hit a swerve. I'd probably be like
0 or a 10. No in between.
If I'm acquaintances with them, I always hit them with the, you act like you're mad at them. Like, be like, yo, I'm pretty salty at you. And they're always
but you don't even.
But listen.
Well, hold on.
Listen. Then
you're saying you're gonna walk up to a random chick and be like,
no, that's why. Did I not just say I'm acquaintances with them? I just said I'm acquaintances with them.
Okay.
At least, like an acquaintance.
So have you ever gone up to a chick you don't know and hit on her?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But
we about pulled some girls in Florida.
We did. Oof. Nick was a little too inebriated.
Nah.
Oh, Nick.
I think the bigger problem was
the friend.
One of the girls got way too drunk.
And got wasted.
It was bad. Well, we started ordering shots of Fireball. It was.
I think we had. Well, I think we had it.
Yeah, we did for sure. But no, my go-to is, and they always laugh.
Okay.
It's a good one. You just walk up to them and be like, "Listen, I'm pretty salty at you," and they'd be like, "Why are you come out? Whatever." And you just be like, "Well, if you're gonna come out here looking that goddamn good, you just gotta let somebody know. You can't just be walking around here."
That's solid. Hey, that's not bad. I like that one. That's solid.
I like that.
Actually, how the old wifey and me got together. She actually hit on me first. So, playing pool.
I had a girl hit on me one time too. First.
Oh, really?
Really pretty chick too. I won't say her name. She's involved with somebody right now.
Okay.
But
what'd she hit you with?
She was like, it was strange.
As they say.
Listen. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We don't want to get into that. I hurt some feelings around here, but
okay.
But anyway.
hey, that's Big Dick Dan right there.
But anyway, I was like, I was pretty drunk, but I kept seeing. She was like looking at me. I just kept like every once in a while, and I always have this thought process too when I'm a little fucked up. I'm like, am I just making this out to be something it's not, or am I?
Oh, I do.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go talk to her. It don't matter, whatever. So I walked over, I started talking to her, and she was like, she knew me. She was like, "You're Chris's little brother," and I was like, "Fuck."
She hit you with a little brother.
Yeah, and I was like, I am.
Yeah, but I am bigger brother energy.
And
you know what's
like,
up?
I was like, "You're so and so's." I was like, "You're so."
I might be smaller, but I'm bigger.
Yeah, I was like, "So you're so and so's older sister," and he was like,
you hit her with old. Okay.
But yeah, and she was like, "I am," and I was like, "Da da da da," whatever. We started talking, and I was like, "Yeah, you're
cool ass chick.
You're pretty attractive," and she was like, "Yeah, you're pretty too," and I was like, "Damn."
She hit you with the "you're pretty."
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, "Damn, all right." I was like, "Well, then let me get your number," and she was like, "Done deal."
Okay. Have you ever had a chick buy you a drink?
Yes.
That was interested in you.
And dude, I got some crazy ass stories.
Yeah. I've ever had
Nick,
buy me a drink.
I had a girl buy me a drink in OU one time and attacked my face.
What?
Oh, bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Oh, wow.
Never happened to you?
Nick. Go ahead.
I don't think so.
No.
That's okay.
I've never.
That's not a normal occurrence, though.
To have a chick buy you a drink?
I feel like that doesn't happen
It's
a
very
lot.
rare.
Bullshit. That chick in Florida bought us both drinks.
Yeah.
She was a cool chick.
Bought us a beer and a shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was cool.
How old was her?
Oh, they were 30s.
Yeah, they were 40s.
Whoa.
40s. Oh, hell yeah, 40s.
Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dude,
No,
they
if you
looked
see
like
these
they
girls,
were-
they were
they
good
looked
looking.
young
They
as
were good
shit.
looking.
This is perfect. Why don't we spin off into this? So I had this written down. Do you guys have a type? Like,
Yeah.
do you vividly know your type?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, wow, this chick, every time I see, like, a version of it, you're just like, that chick bad.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like,
Okay.
if I get dark eyes, or
Dark
dark
eyes.
hair, light eyes, it's over with.
Over.
Yeah.
What about you, Sean?
I would say, dark hair. Any girl with pretty eyes, good teeth.
Curly hair,
Smile,
too?
smile,
Yeah,
smile. The
straight
first
teeth.
thing I
Woo!
look at is your teeth and your smile.
But I'm just going
But
to
what
say
about-
it. Taylor Ferlin got the prettiest goddamn smile there is.
Yeah.
Okay, Tete.
Buddy.
Hopefully she's going to get coming on here soon. We should do one with her, you,
I love that chick, man.
or
She's
her,
a good
Kayla, best bartenders out there. We'll probably see her tonight.
girl. Taylor's a good girl, man.
Very good
But
painter,
she is
yes. Very
gorgeous.
Dude, wait, hold on. We'll zip her up here in a little bit. She's actually a good singer, too. It's wild. She's like a jack of all trades. So shout out Tay Ferlin.
Multi-talented. Beautiful chick.
I was more saying, like,
Down to earth.
other than, like, features, do you guys, like, have a vibe or a type where it's like, I'm not going to lie, like, put it in context
I like a
and
little crazy,
example.
my girl.
Okay. So I'm not going to lie, I like a mom. I like someone that I
feel
know
like all
is
your
going to
girlfriends
be,
have been
like,
shy.
a solid mom.
Like-
Shy?
Yeah.
Shy?
You like a
Kinda
shy girl?
quiet.
Yeah,
I'm
because I
saying
feel like
him.
I'm so outgoing and so freaking
Yeah.
balls to the walls. I feel like that's a good
Something to bring
balance.
you down a little.
Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, I do say this all the time. It's like behind closed doors, I am a little different. Like, I am a little more chill. A lot of times when I'm out in public or something, I will like turn it up a couple notches. But I don't know. That's just always me. But I've always kind of been into like that mom, like freaking.
That too.
She's gonna be a great wife. Like
I mean, you know, you
can kind of get that vibe.
You know what that comes from? Not to air out your shit because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Is that it's that fucking parental thing, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, like because
because rough childhood. I'm telling you, dude. Because I'm the same way. I like a nurturing woman because it's like it appeals to me because it's like. It's not that you've never had that in your life, but it's like it's kind of lacked in areas, so it's nice to see it. It's
totally
like,
true.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
I'm kind of there, not necessarily a mom.
Yeah,
but I'm definitely like
your mom
want somebody to make my dinner, want someone to do my laundry.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say
Nick's a mama's boy, so wants a girl that does the mom shit.
Yeah, and
I'll make the money.
Like the mom
duties.
Do you think that's like wifey material? Like. Would you say, like, if you hit those categories in something, you find that person, that's, like, wifey material? Like, that's it.
I mean, no. I wouldn't say...
It's a good start.
Yeah, I was about to say. A wife, that's a lot, man. I mean, I feel like a lot of people...
all those qualities, she could still have a bitch attitude all the time. And it's like,
well, I feel like... Okay, so, do you believe in that you're... Okay, say you have a list, a sticky note, you're like, this chick... She hits 9 out of the 10. Do you think there's a 10 out of 10 out there where that's the one you have to wife, or would you say 8, 10, 9?
You'll never find the perfect woman. I promise.
Really?
There'll always be something that
But it's what you want to work past. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's kind of where it's at. Is like, what do I want to work past?
Okay.
You know, it's like if there's a few things that I don't tolerate, and there's a few things that I'm like, all right, you know, if you're a good chick, there's some things that I can deal with.
Okay, cool. I feel like it was kind of a good spinoff. Big stuff coming up right now. We got March Madness going on. You guys got brackets going?
Yeah, my shit's busted.
Before we jump into that,
year since Ohio State wasn't in it, I didn't even
text Cam.
bother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
did you watch the Big Ten tournament though? Like
I did see.
They were doing so good.
I heard they were the underdog twice and laid a thumping.
They were number 13 of 14 teams.
That's the deepest a 13. Happened. That's the deepest a 13 seed has ever gotten in the Big Ten tournament.
They played wicked.
It's sad. I mean, it was Penn State beat Indiana.
What do you want me to tell her? Call us whenever.
That's fine. Yeah, Penn State beat Indiana. Are you guys into the FanDuel betting shit? My assistant at work, he's like, bro, won 170 last night, won 150, $50 here, $50 there. Now, sometimes we'll be like, shit the bed. I thought I was on a roll and then went right back down, but
I almost had an $8,000 bet the other day.
On a parlay?
Yeah.
What'd you parlay?
Like over and unders of March Madness. Yeah, it was pretty close.
Last time I went to the casino, I lost $1,000.
Oh,
I'm trying to stay away from the gambling at the moment.
Hold on, Daddy was throwing some money. I mean, but
I was hitting. It was like I put 200 on.
Whoa,
hit it.
Didn't you hit a 300 or 500?
I hit a 400.
400.
You should have went home.
Yeah, I know. I should have.
Dude,
right there.
Listen, it's wicked though. I'm not gonna lie, casino. Go there, don't go there. It's
that or pocket like $200 over what you brought in, and then bet the rest.
I should have took the
watch over your buddies if they're going and
exactly.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's you're your own man. Like you're gonna do what you want.
Just cares, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Bro, I got news for you. You earn money to spend it.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, that's straight up what it is.
You can't take it with you when you die.
You can't take it with you when you're dead, and
that is true.
What is money meant for other than to spend it? I mean, to be honest with you.
I've always been a fucking big spender.
Me too, and I don't even have that much money. I do the same shit.
Wise words from the boys.
I'm just saying.
Wise words from the
Live
LOOFAH
your
boys.
fucking life while you got it. Who cares?
YOLO,
man?
you do only live once. Again.
I'm not saying don't fuck over your future, don't fucking ruin your life gambling or things like that, but it's like, dude, if you got the money and it's an extra $100 to have that good time, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Okay. Yeah, you might.
Exactly.
You might hit that night.
Or you might lose $1,000.
You might lose $1,000.
That was my worst
night. But guess what? Did you have a good time?
Yes, we did.
Other than the $1,000? Exactly. That's all you got to worry about.
Okay. So, boating season's getting ready to come up. Are you pumped for that? Nick is
Captain.
Shout out Nick. I said it on another podcast, but you were the first boat my daughter's ever been on. So shout out my boy for having me on.
She's still alive, so that's good.
Exactly. She's a beast.
We didn't sing.
Yeah, great captain, great boating. Are you excited for it?
Yep, getting excited. We got about another month or so. We're getting it out like the first weekend in May, which is like the
boating
4th
season.
or 5th or 6th or something like that. That first Friday.
Yep.
We'll get it out. Probably still be a little too cold to go out then.
Yeah.
Usually about mid to the end
Start
of May.
getting it ready.
Yeah, exactly. It'd probably be nice to get it back out.
Oh, I'll
out
be
of the
out
wrap.
there. I don't care how fucking cold it is. I'll be out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When this dude first bought this boat, I do live pretty close to the lake.
Oh, dude.
I'm telling you, when he first got this thing, I don't care if it's a Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Your boy got a Snapchat or text. It was like, hey, brother, you want to come out on the boat? And a lot of times I'd look at the wifey and I'd be like, you mind if I go take a putt around? Because I'm not going to lie. Some of the funnest moments I can remember is we're cruising, me, you, my wife, on the freaking boat, listening to some Leonard Skinner or something on a boat. There's an American flag in the back. You're like, we made it. I can't. How many times have I told you? I was like, we made it.
Like this.
I feel like this
is it.
100%. This is the dream.
This is it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like
that's wild.
That's how I felt when he told me his dad was gonna buy that boat. I was like, man, this is like, because I did like his dad. Because we honestly, I think a lot of it had to do with our buddy Cam. Our buddy Cam passed away in a car accident tragically. I'm sure we've told this story before, but
I did.
We had he had a boat, and we would have the best of times on there. He'd take us out all the time, and it just felt like when he passed away, and they got rid of the boat. Then he passed away, but it just felt like there was a piece of the summer that was missing, and his dad, you could tell, definitely felt it. And
I was gonna buy a boat. And
the
boat I was going to buy was like a 1999 old boat. And my dad was like, I ain't going to roll like this. I'll buy the boat.
Yeah.
His dad's a man of the best
Papa.
of the best.
Yeah,
it also worked out when we that first summer that we bought it, we were like right in between a couple jobs. We just finished and it was kind of slow. Yeah. So there was a lot of times I was getting off at 1, 2 o'clock and it was like, fuck it.
Do you think there's any way we could get your dad on this podcast? Do you think he would come out here for?
I bet he would.
I would love to have your dad on this
Papa
Worstel. I would love to have him on here.
I bet he would.
But yeah, no, just going off of what he said. But yeah, it just seemed like something was missing of the summer of the good times that we had on that boat, and kind of not really just in the memory of Cam, but he bought that boat, and we've had nothing but good times. I mean, good times rolling, and every time we're on the boat, it just kind of. I think it
can't say we've had any bad times.
No, not really.
Probably the worst time we had, it honestly ended up being a pretty good memory, is we ran out of gas.
Oh, dude.
I don't know if I was there for that.
I wasn't there, but I do remember getting a text in the middle of the night one time. I was like, dude, we ran out of gas. I was already in bed, so I definitely wasn't.
For me, when it happened, it was like 5 or 6 o'clock.
Sean.
No, there was one time you hit me up and were like, dude.
Oh, I was probably fucking around. Just trying to get you to
I think you were.
Because this happened at like 4 or 5
Cam's
o'clock
calling.
on a Sunday.
Cam's calling.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
This is Rate Yourself segment. Hey, Cameron, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for calling in. The BFE podcast really appreciates it. All right, so we're going to do the segment Rate Yourself. I know you've already done this once, and she said she's going to lay into us, boys. So we're also going to throw Sean in it. Pop-Tart, do you know who that is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Dude, that used to be his high school name. Shout out Pop-Tart.
I call him Sean.
Okay. So go ahead and rate us. Nick Worstel, what are we rating it?
Nick Worstel gets a 10 out of 10.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I'll see you later tonight.
Oh, snap. All right, 10 out of 10, starting off good. Dan the Man, what are we rating it?
I would rate Daniel like a 5 or a 6.
5 or a 6. Okay, hitting them hard. Hey, listen, we said we appreciate her calling in.
That's okay.
5 or 6 on the chin. All right, Sean, my boy Sean.
I'll give Sean, I would say the same, 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Okay. That's cool. Cool with it. All right, rounding it out, finishing it out. Go ahead and give me my rating, Logan.
I rate Logan at 8.5.
8.5, baby. Hey, listen. I appreciate you so much for calling in. You're the best. Thank you so much for being honest. Dan the man's a little salty. Took it on the chin, though. Thank you so much. We'll probably see you out later, okay?
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Again, she's coming on next episode, so stay tuned for that. Little spicy thing. All right, awesome. So let that sink in. 10 out of 10. I mean... Hold on. Do you think it's because he has a boat?
No.
Hold on. Have you guys heard that?
Me and Cameron just vibe good.
Yeah. Guys that got boats, that's a 10 out of 10.
Daniel, she's just hating on Daniel.
Yeah, she's giving me a
I
hard
don't believe
time.
that's her honest.
Okay, Sean.
She's
okay. 8.5, not bad. Still got a lot. It's probably because I still look like a rectangle. One day I'm hopefully not going to. I've been on a strict diet. I do have this written down.
We've also had this conversation though before. Is that you gotta realize the scale though.
Okay.
No, I'm being dead ass serious because
scale.
we're thinking about even with females, it's like a 10 out of 10. We're thinking that's like supermodel.
Dude,
shit.
yeah, seriously.
You know what I mean? Like a 9 is
fire.
like a level.
Celebrity.
Yeah,
You also
yeah.
gotta think my 10 might not be your 10.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's why I tried to get in.
That too.
A little bit of your
differs
type.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's
There's types, 100%.
Well, that's what I was saying with you got to think about the female that you're calling too.
Yeah.
Like Alex, of course, she was going to give me a 9. Like I probably could have told you I had 9 or a 10 before she even fucking called.
See, this is why I like. Listen, hold on.
Yes.
This is why I like the girls that I'm close with, because I'm not gonna lie.
They'd probably give you a 0.
They would, and I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Be honest with me. If I look like a 4.5,
that's not
A
honest.
-4.
The same thing.
You better tell me I look like a -4 because I know in my mind I'm like, okay, I need to start grinding. Like, I'm very like open and honest.
A 5
with
or a
myself.
6 ain't gonna stop this money from coming in, so it don't matter.
He's strong with it. Boy's about to get a new job.
You love it or I could care less.
Exactly. Okay, the confidence is there. Okay, cool. So, thank you so much again, Cam, for calling in. All right, hopefully you guys are actually liking that segment, Rate Yourself. Again, we're going to be taking this thing other places, going downtown, kind of a lot of stuff working behind the scenes right now.
I fucked up. I forgot the many nights.
With us?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think I might be coming out.
He's coming.
I might be.
You're coming.
I might be.
You're coming.
All right. So before we jump to the next thing, healthiness. Like I said, I still feel like I look like a freaking rectangle.
I might as well.
Nick, you used to go to the gym. Dan the man. I've never ever really seen you in the gym, but
dude, I haven't worked out a lot since like junior year. Like really.
Yeah.
So probably since I was 17, it's probably the best shape I've ever been in.
You just got that natural physique.
Well, dude, like my pops. I'm cursed by my pops. My dad's my dad's a big guy. Like you've met my dad. I don't know if you've ever met my dad, but
I actually don't think
my dad's a big fucking guy. He's met my dad. He's a big fella. He's not like.
So, but what does that mean?
I'm just built to be a big guy. Like not fat.
Yeah, but you're not a big guy.
What the fuck do you mean? I weigh 200 pounds right now.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll take my shirt off right now.
Like
wait.
No, I'm not talking about like fucking lifting weights.
How tall are you?
I'm like 6 foot, 5'11".
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then how much do you weigh?
200.
Wow, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, you are right. Like you wear like it does seem like you're just like skinny. I just feel like you're like a skinny dude.
Yeah, no, I weigh 200 pounds, dog.
Huh.
I'll hop on a scale right now.
What are you weighing right now?
It's right in the torso, dude. I got a big torso.
210, 215.
Okay.
I got a big torso. My arms aren't that big.
I honestly probably haven't weighed myself in a long time.
Vic weighs 225, doesn't he?
The only reason
I feel like I look in the mirror, I feel like I pretty much look about
No,
the
you
same.
definitely, dude, you're about the same size, but I will say, I think you're a little bit skinnier than you used to be.
I feel like you have been, yeah.
You definitely slimmed down a bit. Because, dude, I feel like from high school, well, you were a lineman, so, you ate and fucking.
I probably put on more weight since high school.
I don't know,
really?
I was probably only like 200, 205
What?
in high school.
No way. I feel like you made like 215, weighed like 215, bro. I bet.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you look kind of the same. I mean, my opinion is kind of biased because we see each other every weekend. It's not like the most me and Nick have gone without hanging out together is probably like a month, like at the most 4 weeks, maybe. It might even be less.
It does
than
help
that.
you guys live in the same fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, but we've been friends for
wicked.
fucking years.
I'm going down to my boy's house.
Since high school, I'd say I pretty much look about the same.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
100% around the same area. I mean, I would say fluctuate probably 10 pounds. That's about it.
Yeah. When I broke my leg though, I did lose a lot of weight during that. I was down to like 180.
That's just because you couldn't get around a lot, you know.
Yeah, or I wasn't, because I'm like not doing stuff, not burning in calories or nothing like that. So I'm just not hungry.
Oh, that makes sense.
We'd go out to dinner and I'd eat like a fucking salad, and that was it.
Oh, really?
Full. Yeah. When you just sit around all the time, literally all the time, you're not hungry.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about your Sunday afternoon you sat around and didn't do nothing. I'm saying for 2 years straight, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
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 No, I mean, dude, his leg was fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it was between what he got, which was a halo, which if you don't know what that is in the audience, it's basically a fucking cage that they put around your leg that attaches your bones to each other, forces them together so that they grow together. And it was between that or cutting his fucking foot off. So
I was there the night that
Logan crashed me.
No, I did not.
I'm just kidding.
It was Tyler's dad, but
it
was mutual. It was mutual.
It was the wildest thing I've ever.
I feel like it all just happened so fast.
I thought Nick was dead.
Dude, I had nightmares over it.
I thought Nick was dead.
Dude, I'm not joking. The noises you were making, sir, low-key nightmares. Like, I watched it felt like a fucking dream, dude.
Well, yeah, because you start disassociating when you
my friend, bam, my best friend's dad, boom, and me and my best friend just sitting there just like, what? Like, you never think it's going to happen to you until it actually fucking does. Literally standing over you, the words, the noise is coming out of your mouth in a pool of blood. Dude, I literally was like, this is the last time I'm seeing you. Wild, dude.
I thought Nick was dead when you called me. Logan called me.
Wild.
And called me and he said, he was like, hey, do you have Nick's parents' number? And I was like, of course, why? And he was like, Nick got in a motorcycle accident. And I was like, is he okay? And Logan was like, I don't know. What's his parents' number? And I swear to God, to this day, I was like, Nick is dead.
Dude.
It ended up coming from
I think I got
the guy that
we
were in the accident with. His daughter, Kayla, she called Jessica.
I was about to say. Yeah, I was able to, like, try. Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
So you should always have everybody's parents' number.
Dude, I have them now.
I got your dad's number.
Dude, hey, I got your mom's number. You know what her name?
Your dad's
Nick's mom, right there. Boom. If I've actually texted her before. I'd be like, hey, I can't get a hold of Nick. What the hell is he doing? Like,
God, don't do that. You start putting her in a panic. Call him first. I'm fine with him.
Yeah, shit.
Dude, we've listen. I want to give a shout out to you boys. Thank you so much for coming on, the LOOFAH boys. Let's get a cheers. This is a good podcast. Sean the man, thank you so much for coming on. Not wrapping it up or anything, but I appreciate you guys.
No, like I said before,
coming on.
Grab me a beer.
I've told you before is that we said it on the last podcast, which the part 2's coming out probably around this time.
Yep.
Well,
dropping Mondays. Stay tuned.
Well, a week before this podcast, I would say, right?
Yeah.
And then, but I said it on the last one, and I'll say it again, that I'm appreciative of this opportunity. I mean, this is something that I get to.
It's cool, dude. I hope this shit blows up.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Because
we're trying.
You know, I'm just.
You know what my biggest criticism at the time is right now is you gotta open it up to more than just our friend group.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to. I'm
Cole
going
Nixon,
to. Well, I feel
he does one too. Like
I know. I'm getting ready to go on. Shout out Roughnecks
Get
podcast.
your
Go
brother.
check it out. I'm actually getting ready to start bringing on other people. I feel like I'm still just trying to get my feet wet with it. I feel like hopefully you guys
just
are
having
liking
fun
this.
with it right now.
Yeah,
like
exactly. We're getting our feet wet. It's slowly you guys have seen the sets growing. We actually are using this TV. Dude, when we first jumped on, like I said, thank you so much for coming on. This is a great episode for me because I feel like
I was wasted the first time I came. He picked me up from a party and guilted me into coming here.
What? Damn.
He literally was
peer
like,
pressure.
Dude,
he was
guilted?
Like, he was like,
no way.
He was like,
guilted is a strong word. I was like, bro, you want to come over and maybe shoot a podcast together? He was like, dude, screw it. I'm not doing anything.
Bullshit. He texted me and said, bro, we haven't hung out in a while.
Okay.
Why don't you come over and we'll do a podcast?
What is wrong with that?
Here's
you just made me feel bad. Like, I left the party at my house and came here.
No, but hold on. Was the party lit? Exactly.
But it was late. Like, when you picked me
I know,
up,
100%. You crashed on the couch. We were... Listen.
Long night.
Shout out to this guy right here. He's actually getting ready to marry us. I don't know if you guys recollect, like, we even said something about it in the first video. Dude's actually getting ready to marry us. We've been close for a while. Me and my wife... Pretty close with this guy, and I'm grateful that he. What'd you say? I
said same with me and Nick.
Yeah,
me and Nick have been friends since fucking we were little kids.
Yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you just even doing that for us. Like, it's awesome. I appreciate you so much.
If you wouldn't have had me do it or like said something about it, I'd never done that.
Yeah, 100%.
Or got ordained or whatever. And then now I'm doing you guys. I'm doing Chelsea and Dakota too.
Dude, that's so cool. I'm excied for it. Yeah. It's about to be badass.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, damn, I gotta write like a speech or like I gotta write my own shit. When I did yours,
do vowels and shit, dude.
Yours was like,
mine's probably
spur
pretty
of the
easy.
moment.
Yeah.
I literally just read it out of a generic book.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, I'm actually gonna like
write
my own stuff.
I'm excited. We're getting married at the Trout Club. Shout out to Trout Club.
Here's what I want to ask you though. It's kind of funny, like, bringing it full circle into like him being the first episode and shit. Did you ever think in a million years that I would be your co-host?
I'm not gonna lie. After I shout out B Day, Brandon Day, best one-liner comedian out there. Go check out that video.
False.
Oh, damn, hold on. So
I'm kidding.
I looked
He's
at
a
him.
funny guy.
I looked at him and I was like, bro, honestly, like you'd be a fire co-host. So then I found your thing came up. I would say just as good. And then I also thought, I was like, well, Brandon, he's got a lot going on right now. You're kind of chilling. I was like, you probably would. And low-key, we've known each other a lot longer.
Yeah, way
and
longer.
We have a little more history. So I was like, Dan the man, I'd love to bring you on. BFE boys, we got a couple other big announcements coming, so stay tuned for those. We're actually bringing on another BFE boy. So the family's growing. Hopefully you guys are liking and subscribing and following along on this journey. Yeah, 100%, Sean. Get in on that mic. It's my boy Sean.
I'll just speak on it. Out of everybody, Daniel is a very articulated person.
Yes.
When it comes to conversations, we have a lot of them. A lot of people would probably not even know that. But it's like we have a really good conversation all the time. He's like a very smart person.
You better get on that mic.
You feel
You're
me?
floating.
Yeah, I am floating. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when it comes to like conversations or just like anything between our friendship, we always talk about a lot of things in depth. He has a lot of things to say, and you might even learn something.
Exactly.
Speaking about Nick's boat and everything. Nick, you're the first boat I ever went on in my entire life.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah.
So the fact that you guys even let me be a part of that, I appreciate that. It's through Daniel. I can't even lie.
Okay, Dan the man.
And Logan, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't expect where you are with this podcast. Yeah. But I'm very proud of you, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And every day that you do this, is every day step forward to where you're gonna be next. You know
I appreciate it. Thank you so
Real
much.
Talk. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta
Dude, great words from my boy Sean. Shout out him.
Yeah, I mean, there's I've always been a person of maybe not education, but I have a lot of life experiences.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of things that people can agree on or at least relate to. I've lived a million different lives. I hang out with a whole demographic of different people.
Daniel's got more friends than anybody I know.
Really?
And
be like, yeah, I'm hanging out with John today. I'm like, who the fuck is John?
I'm just a personal guy, man.
Shout out John.
You know, like not really to like suck my own titty or anything, but I mean that's
a weird analogy right there.
That's just who I am, man. You know, I'm a personal guy, and
I would say I'm the same thing, and I feel like that's again bringing it full circle. Why I was like, I'm grateful to have you on as the co-host, first BFE boy to join the fam. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to bring up? That's kind of it for this St. Patty's Day.
Wait,
Damn.
You gonna wrap it up? You wanna wrap it up right now?
I'm good. I feel like St. Patty's Day.
I think we can fucking keep going.
You guys watch NASCAR?
No.
I've been getting I went to my first NASCAR race last year.
Yeah.
I've been getting really into NASCAR.
Kyle Larson, baby.
My guy Kyle Larson.
Have you ever been to an actual NASCAR? Yeah. I've been to one. When I was really little, but I've heard NASCAR races are so freaking fun.
When's the one that
I got
Eldora?
Yeah.
That's not NASCAR.
That's like a cup race, isn't it?
No, that's NASCAR. It's a dirt track race.
Yeah.
And that's
it's a pretty big name though, isn't it?
Not really.
Coming up, comer-uppers.
Kinda. Like the guy that I watched, Kyle Larson, that's what he used to do. That's kind of where he started out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a pro-am. It's like pro and amateur, like some guys coming up, maybe some new guns or whatever the case may be, or just some
That's where,
kids.
You don't just decide I'm going to start racing and then
go to
sign with a
Eldora.
NASCAR team. You guys start, a lot of these guys start in go-karts and then they do dirt track stuff and they do
trucks,
the late
shit
models.
like that,
And so that's where we went to watch him last year. This year it's like the third week of July. It's 2 weekends after the 4th of July. That's when I'll be going to that. And then I'm also going to Bristol, which that is a NASCAR race. And that shit is fun as hell. That's like going to a country concert, drinking all day, partying all day, but instead of, going up to watch the concert, you go up and watch the race.
Yeah, I can get down on that. I've always said that NASCAR's kind of like it's like a baseball game,
Yeah.
You can't. I'm not a type of guy.
To watch it on TV.
I can't sit down and watch it on
there,
TV. But
it's a lot
but when you're there, it's a little different.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like watching it on TV. Like I watch the races that's going on right now, and I don't watch like every single lap. I'll watch another TV show or whatever, and on the commercial, I'll just flip over, see what's going on, see where my guy's at. But it's a lot.
Can you bet
of fun.
on that?
Oh yeah.
Oh dude. yeah. You can bet on that.
I didn't realize how much money was in NASCAR.
Oh yeah.
There is a lot of money
sponsorships,
in
the teams and shit.
Yeah,
you know
crazy.
what I mean?
Maybe we should go to one.
I'm going to Bristol.
I've been to Bristol.
I
actually went to an Indy car race too.
Hold on, you can cut this out. But were you trying to end it?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna cut this, but what I'm trying to do is keep these around an hour. So I knew it was coming up on an hour.
Do part 2s though.
That's true, but this is just a St. Patty's Day episode. Yeah.
But you can turn it.
Well, what time is it?
It's not even 7 o'clock, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say 6:45.
It's fucking 6:45.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We've only been
Hey,
here
just
for
keep talking
fucking
and then
less than an hour.
Cut it, just cut it together. Cut it together to an hour.
It's easy for
The
the
first
guys
one we
that
did, it
don't
was
edit
like-
shit.
Hey,
Say
that's
it.
true.
Well, I'm just saying, dude.
The first
like,
one we did, it was
if
like
you wanna-
3 hours.
I know.
If you want to end it,
No,
with
that's
me,
fine.
no big deal.
But Dan, that's why I said you need to come up because I've already hit almost everything, brother.
Yeah, I have some stuff on
Okay,
here. That's
well,
why. That's where I was.
That's
like,
where you're gonna have to start picking it up.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You
It's
were
like-
supposed to lead this
Well, you were like-
podcast.
You are a talker, though.
No, I'm a leader. There's a
No,
difference.
you are a talker.
There's
Huh?
a whole NASCAR set.
Exactly.
But I'm just
All right.
saying, yeah, you can cut
Hold
all
on,
on
that
the
shit.
fact that
But I'm
NASCAR, I
just
just
saying.
want last thing
Hold
on
on.
NASCAR.
Let me say this. And we're back.
The last thing on NASCAR is I didn't realize how loud the cars are.
Oh, dude, they're wicked.
So when you go to a
Wicked.
NASCAR race, they do the Truck Series race, usually on like Thursday or Friday, and then they do the Xfinity cars is on Friday or Saturday, and then the Cup Series cars is on Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
And we went to the truck race, and I was like, do we need to get headphones or anything? And the dude that I went with, he was like, no, bro, don't be a pussy. It's not that loud.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no, it's
we
loud.
got there, and I was like, Holy
You can buy them
shit.
outside.
Oh, well, what we do is we get like the
earphone.
I forget what they're called. No, like we have like I can
orange
listen.
ones that go in.
No.
Okay.
We get like a legit like a.
It's like the radio.
Yeah, it's like
the radio one.
I can hear like the
pit?
guy, like my driver talking to his pit team or any of the drivers. We can dial into that. And we can hear them talking back and forth.
Oh, that's super cool.
Because you gotta think
it's
on a radio.
Yeah, it's just on a radio.
So.
It's just like a CB radio.
Yeah, but couldn't the other teams do the same thing?
I mean, I'm
it's
sure,
all the teams. Like the thing that I get, it looks like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, but isn't that cheating?
They're
like, hey, Kyle Busch is going to go on third lane.
No,
he's turning in. Hard left turn.
I don't think it's
the thing is
like that because
I think
you have spotters.
Shut up, my boy.
They have these spotters that sit all the way at the very top of the stands, and he's saying, "All right, yep, you're on his like you can't see in a NASCAR. You don't know if that guy's next to you or not.
Really?
Your spotter says, "All right, you're clear." And then they get in front of them and stuff like that. Yeah, dude.
You're lying,
bro.
really?
You are locked in there.
Go
low,
go low,
Listen,
go high, shit
Yeah.
like that.
What actually is wild is like the cameras you see don't do it justice how fast those fucking cars are going. They are isn't it almost 300 miles an hour? They're like
hell no.
The super speedways, they'll get up to like 200.
Which is still
maybe
fucking.
I was about to say
over
that's pretty
200.
freaking
Oh,
high.
no,
300's pushing it.
You
But
should never go 200 miles.
that's
the race that I go to in Bristol, it's a short track.
Okay.
And they only get up to like 110, 120.
Okay.
Still fast, but
We did. Me and Keaton. Shout out my boy Keaton, Street Jesus. He
That's Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, I know. He took me out to Indiana one time to Indianapolis.
500.
Yeah, dude,
so that's a super speed.
that's wicked.
So that's
like they're
big,
like,
so
it was cool to see that too.
But
But I've also, again, shout out my boy. He took me to see like the top thrill dragsters and shit. You want to talk about loud?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh yeah.
And the smell, dude, it'll freaking like burn your eyes.
Oh yeah.
They burn.
Like
It's
that-
a different. Like
You
they
want
don't
to talk
run
about
on
some
gas.
BFE
Yeah,
shit?
They run on like alcohol.
Yeah.
Like straight alcohol.
Wild.
Yeah, no, it's high performance shit.
We got to go. My sister's boyfriend, he does.
Yeah, he races.
He races up at trails all the time. We got to go and watch him.
And I'm
do
telling
that.
you right now,
He's pretty good too.
and we can. I've already talked to him. We made a little joke on vacation, but I'm telling you, if you put in some money into this shit,
Okay.
you could get him to slap our fucking emblem on the side of his car.
How-
Too.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you right now,
Why?
motherfucker, he does sponsors all the time.
Yeah, but he doesn't do sponsors like that. His
Why?
sponsors are like, I'm going to pay for your entry fee. I'm going to pay for your fuel and your maintenance and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you win, you give him part of the cut. It's not like he's being sponsored by Sunoco or shit like that. I'm telling you right now, he's not going to put your sticker on the side of his car.
We are, speaking of stickers, we are dropping some stickers too along with the sweatshirts.
You get a free
if you guys
sticker
want to
for every
support the
sweatshirt.
podcast. Exactly.
Yeah.
You will get a free sticker for every sweatshirt bought. And then we're probably going to do some giveaways and some entries with the stickers as well. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff we're working on the background. So, all right, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Listen, have you ever thought about picking up anything on social media? Everyone else in the old studio right now, my boy behind the cameras, he likes to do them TikToks. Dan the Man talked about doing other stuff on social media. Have you ever thought about doing anything on socials?
I'm not a big fan of social media.
Not starting like a tile page? Because I'm not going to lie, this guy does some amazing tile work. He's done some side stuff for me.
Does
that,
good work.
that carpet pattern you laid in, like some solid work. Like it's wild. If you never thought about
Been doing it for
starting
a
a
long
tile
time.
page or something on TikTok, nothing.
Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with just all the haters and the background stuff. And you're
I feel
doing
like-
this wrong and blah, blah, blah.
I feel like the biggest haters do come from the blue collared people because,
Yeah.
dude, you'll lay some beautiful shit out, or you'll build a beautiful
And they'll be
shower
like, you did
system,
this,
bathroom.
this,
Oh,
this
yeah.
wrong.
You'll have that one guy that'll be like,
did
you mitered that wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
But the thing is with
that
blue
picture's
collar
crooked,
work, though,
something like that.
The one thing you'll learn though with blue collar work is everybody has their own way of doing it.
Exactly. 100%.
Everybody has their own way of doing it.
Well, there's definitely a right and a wrong way.
Hold on, I'm not gonna lie.
Coming from another blue collar guy.
There might be a good and a better way, but there is definitely a wrong and a right way.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. If you put your shit in, it looks like shit 10 times out of 10.
Well,
okay, you're doing something wrong. But I'm just saying,
you can make it look good, but you could have done a bad the quality of the install could be bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It might look good, but it's gonna fail.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's like mud and holes. You know what I mean? And Gypcrete. It's like me and Holden got into it that one day where Holden's the type of guy I love Holden to death. He got, I should have listened to him because he knows more than me. Granted. But it was like one of those things where it was like, no, you need to do it this way. And I was like, Holden, I'm doing it exactly. It looks maybe not exact, but similar to what you're doing. I'm just doing it differently. And he got so fucking mad. We got in an argument about it. But at the end of the day, it was like I asked Nick, and he was like, listen, neither one of you are wrong, but you just listen to him because he knows what he's talking
you're
about.
right either.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was like just fucking do it the way he wants to do it.
A lot of times with blue collar stuff, your pride does get in the way. And honestly, it's hard for a guy to take fucking constructive criticism. That's a real thing.
Well, especially when you've been doing it for a while.
Exactly. I've had a hard time learning it, but honestly, nowadays, like, if there is a guy older than me that has been around the block a couple more times, I'm like, hey, buddy.
How do you do this?
Exactly. Like, I will defer to that older gentleman, and if he's going to bust my balls and be like, bro, that looks like dog shit, a lot of times I'm going to be like, okay, if it does look like dog shit, tell me how to fix it, but I'll
tell a story. I worked with a dude. I worked at Metzel Plumbing for a little while. And there's this dude there. His name's Frank. He's a fucking 77-year-old man. He's a plumber still. Like, field plumber.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, like, Frank is an asshole. He really is. Seriously, like, he is an asshole. Like, he doesn't care if you've been doing it for a month. He will fucking rip your ass.
Yeah, I feel like you need that.
But no.
To a point.
Yeah, that's what
I know, to a
he
point.
It's
kind of like when your football coach fucking yells at you. Sometimes you fucking need
It ain't
that.
like that. Frank is a dickhead. I will say that. Like an
abusing his
dickhead.
power.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he just doesn't understand how to talk to people. But what he has to say, I will say this. I mean, the dude has been working for Metzel for, longer than some people, us, have been alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a reason he has that job. It's like if you can just get past the way he talks to you, which I can't lie. Some days, you know what I mean? You come in on a Friday, you might be a little hungover. Whatever the case may be.
Some days you're having this
I'm just saying,
on a Friday?
I'm just saying.
Thirsty Thursdays is a real thing.
You fucking come in and Frank starts fucking running his mouth, and then you've had enough of it. You know what I mean? You might get an argument with him. But at the same time, like I said, he just doesn't know how to talk to people. But if you really listen to the things that he has to say, he makes a lot of sense, and he knows what the fuck he's talking about. If you do it the way that he says it, A, he won't bitch at you, so you can avoid that. And B, it's gonna look good. He knows what he's talking about. Like when he's talking about putting a fucking toilet on, and you gotta put some fucking some pipe dope on the fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, put the fucking pipe dope on there.
On a toilet you don't put any pipe dope.
Really? First of all,
when
you can
set a toilet?
No, I've never put any pipe dope.
100%.
I don't use pipe dope actually. I use Teflon tape.
Pipe dope is like that's for like steel and shit like that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Water lines and stuff.
Well, I mean,
that's what you use pipe dope for.
What do you use pipe dope? Pipe dope on a tank from the
there's no pipe dope.
Yes, from the supply line to the tank. You put it on the tank. I promise.
If it's copper.
No, it doesn't have to be copper. You can put it on plastic to fucking to brass immediately.
There's built-in washers.
Buddy, I'm telling you right now, the dude's 77 years old. He's been doing it longer than you guys have been alive.
Well, I will say this to that,
and he's never had a leak.
Well, hold on. Yes, so I will say this. That's called a safety net.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I wouldn't say you needed it, but it's a safety net. It's if something fails, this other thing's going to have it.
That's the point that he's trying to make is that
100%.
put it on the tank so that you don't have a fucking leak. End of discussion. Nobody can bitch at you. Nobody can say anything. Guess what? They know that bitch. It's not saying you have to put it on.
That's true. That's just an extra step that maybe you wanted to take. Oh, come on. There's some stuff in tile that you do that you probably don't have to do.
100%.
I don't even think. I think that's something that's completely like.
It's like let's put it this way. It's like when people butter the back of their fucking tiles. Some people butter all their tile, right? You don't have to do that, but some people do.
No, you're supposed to. You're definitely supposed to.
I'm sure you are, but let's be honest here. Do you butter every tile that you put down?
No.
Okay.
That's not because I am not choosing to. I'm doing that because, like, the places that we work, if I'm working in a shitty-ass apartment, fuck it. If I'm working in $1 million house, yeah, then I will.
But guess what? The tile is still the tile, and it's on the wall, right?
No, if you don't back butter it, doesn't
you'll
have
knock
as good
on
of a
it.
bond,
You'll
and
knock
it
on
can
it.
break a lot easier.
Exactly. It's the same way with the fucking tank.
Yeah, what he's saying.
It could leak.
Yeah.
It could
I get
leak.
you guys are kind of making the same fucking
Well, that's
point.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to build build level ground here. Is that you can fucking
you could do it one way and it'll work,
or you could not pipe dope.
See, this is hold on.
You could
kind of bring it a full circle. This is where it's like the blue collar people are kind of the most critical people.
Yeah,
they'll sit there and pick apart
Google
everything.
Right now, Google what pipe dope's for, because I don't think it's got a goddamn thing to do.
It's got to do with. It's got to do with. You can use it to lubricate things.
Yes.
You can use it to seal things.
Yes.
Depending on the type. There's 3 different types. I've actually seen one that's more like grease.
He is correct.
You can do it that way. Or you can really seal it in there, Teflon tape it, and pipe dope it.
Exactly.
And seal it in. And that's the real one.
Those are applications that are, again, safety nets.
You're talking about putting the tank on the toilet.
No.
Guys, if you have no clue what we're talking about, we're talking about the toilet.
That's what I'm saying. So, from the supply line
the
to the
water
toilet,
line that connects that water
pipe
to
dope that
your
so it doesn't
tank is
leak.
what they're
That's all I'm
talking
saying.
about.
No, you don't have to pipe dope it to get the tank on. I've put together a million fucking toilets. You don't have to do that.
I think that's right.
Now, urinals, that's a different story.
So,
you should definitely
at my next house, I will have a urinal at my next house.
Dude, I've always said that too. My grandparents.
I'm just saying.
I've never installed one, but I do build bathrooms for a living, so I bet I can figure it out.
that they have. I'm just saying they have
my grandparents
a foam like what do I say? Like a seal. Have you ever put together a toilet? Of course, you put together a toilet. You know how you put the fucking foam on the bottom of it,
tank, and then it squishes down. Yes.
With the foam, you gotta fucking pipe dope it. I'm telling you, dude.
This guy in pipe dope.
Dude, I'm telling you right now when it comes to
we're gonna title this thing.
Dude, I will make a phone call right now.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
My brother's been doing it for fucking 10 years, and I'm telling you right now when it comes to urinals, they leak all the time.
You could 100%. He could be 100% true.
Promise.
I've never done a urinal, so I'm gonna defer to you.
Well, it's just funny that you brought up pipe dope. And I'm not really a plumber either, but that's what I have the most experience in.
And pipe dope?
No, just a plumber. Hey, I will say this when it comes to pipe dope. You cannot go wrong. Dope everything if you want to.
He's not wrong.
Dope everything.
Tape, pipe dope. Yeah. It's a safety net.
Dope
I get it.
Everything if you have a doubt.
Okay. Talk a little more about the trades. No, well, I tried to.
Some people probably know.
So, talking a little more about the trades, the blue-collar boys out there, we are I think, 89% male audience, so shout out the boys.
And
all the females.
And 11% of the females.
Exactly. Shout out the girls.
Does it tell you that on YouTube?
Yeah, all the statistics and stats and stuff. So.
He's single. Hit my boy up.
I was like,
okay. So, to you guys, neither one of you guys have ever really done heavy equipment, but there is a big electric
I've ran
move.
skid steers before.
Yeah,
well, there is a big electric move that's like finding its way into the heavy equipment arena. Like, is that
I got
crazy?
A perfect thing to say. Not necessarily heavy equipment, but I got a guy who's a manager at a landscaping company, and they're trying to do electric self-driving mowers. And it was so there's no, like you don't have to be on the mower. It like GPS's it
does it
itself.
It's kind of like a
and they went to a demo. Yeah,
it's kind of like a harvester.
And they went to a demo, and it was like he said it was the most amazing thing they ever saw. And then one of his coworkers went and put an orange cone where it was about to go to see like how it would react. Mowed right over it.
Oh no!
So imagine if your dog or something walks out in front of this fucking mower, it's gonna go right over.
Damn!
I was
unfortunately, the cone got murdered.
when he was telling the story, I thought he was gonna say, yeah, it like zigzagged out of the way. He said, it went right over.
I know the way you were sounding too. I was like, oh wow, this is wicked. This fucking thing's gonna
mow
my grass.
The technology is there. Like it just, it's gonna take some. There's some bugs to work.
We're
out.
in that fucking weird era.
Yeah.
Where, things like that. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like anything.
Technology is becoming pretty advanced.
Well, I'm saying
right now.
anything with medicine, things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think. Even 20 years ago, there's things in medicine that we didn't know till now, and it's like you got to get those things figured out, and there will be problems along the way. It's like people who buy Teslas now. I love Elon Musk. I think it's great. I think he's doing a great thing. He's even said it. He's just trying to do it for the betterment of the world in whole. And it's like, but at the same time,
I drive a diesel truck.
Yeah.
Oof.
But
diesel power.
But at the same.
Diesel motors actually burn cleaner than gas motors.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do. Yes, I'm pretty sure they do.
But yeah, no.
Now you do see all those boys out there rolling coal.
That's a little different.
That's a lot different.
When you do that, now when you take off the emissions equipment and shit, like that's how you roll coal.
Roll that coal.
Then it is not good.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, there's bugs to be worked
out.
out.
Mine's deleted, so it's bad.
Whoops.
It's bad.
What were you saying?
But I don't.
But no, I'm just saying, like, with things like that, there are bugs to be worked out. You know 100%. What I mean? And with medicine,
when our
technology,
parents were our age,
yeah.
Think of what the TVs used to look like.
Dude, hold on.
50 years ago.
Hold on, look at phones. Do you remember when your parents got the Razor?
Oh yeah.
The Razor was the coolest
the Nextel.
phone. No.
The Nextel fucking.
Are you talking about the walkie-talkie where?
Dude, where
are you at?
Bro, I love.
Yeah, you just walkie-talkie. What's up, bitch?
Yeah, remember you hit the button.
Yeah, what's up?
You out there?
Yeah.
That was definitely the fucking trap.
Hold on,
phone
but do you guys remember the Razor? The Razor was the cleanest, baddest freaking flip phone out there.
No, you had a cool
stand by
phone.
that
Remember
thing.
the phone that you had?
Yeah.
We both had it, where you could flip it up and turn it sideways.
Oh, that was the Invitro.
Alias is what it was called.
Oh, yeah. I remember it. Now, I didn't get a telephone until I was like 7th, 8th grade. When did you guys get it?
That's probably when I got mine. 7th.
Really?
My first serious phone was probably 7th or 8th grade.
Are we talking flip phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta pee.
My first smartphone was
just like a phone.
Yeah,
I feel like
my first
in general.
phone was probably 7th, 8th grade. My first smartphone, that was probably like freshman year, maybe the end of 8th grade, something like that. Yeah, freshman year. I like this. I like I said, I'm not a big social media person.
Yeah.
So I could have a flip phone and it would not affect me one bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me jump into a little bit about you, because I feel like Nick Wurstel's an anomaly to me. Because I will say this. Great guy. Always got your back. Got a good head on your shoulders. Good job. Great family. What is have you ever thought about marriage, girlfriend? You're still single, brother. What I'm trying to get at. You're still single. What's going on in that department?
I'm just waiting for the right one to come.
Waiting for the right one.
I truly think when it happens, like when the moment will be right, I'll know it.
Okay.
And it'll happen.
So you're flying by the seat of your pants right now. There's no strategy going into this world. You're like, hey, God will point me in the right direction.
Kind of in the housing market area.
Okay.
My sister and her boyfriend, they're getting pretty serious. They've been together over a year now.
Okay.
And I'm kind of waiting for her to move he lives in Dayton.
Okay.
I'm kind of waiting for her to move there.
And you take her
I'm
house.
going to buy her house. But,
come on, sis.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Are you saying once Nicholas Wurstelis gets his house, that's when it's more like, okay.
I think life will start moving
falling
a lot
into place.
faster, and everything will just start happening once that happens.
Do you think maybe it's you don't put yourself out there enough?
Oh, I definitely don't put myself out there fucking hardly at all.
Listen.
Like I said, I don't like. I'm not looking for Where's Waldo. I think I'm waiting for Waldo to come find me.
Okay.
Or not.
There's nothing wrong
come find
with that.
me, but just when it happens, I
It's
know I'll
supposed
be
to
like,
happen.
all right, it'll just happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about.
You true believer in that too, Dan the Man?
Yeah, I feel like everything has timing, and I think that's a big part of it.
Okay.
I mean, I've always been a believer in if you go looking for something hard enough, it'll never find you. I gotta be honest. Depending on what it is, when it comes to shit like that,
So you guys want me to play devil's advocate here? Because I could hit you with a whole different version. So, Nick, you're saying it'll happen when it happens.
We talking about women here?
Do you think... Yes, it's like, hey, do you want to settle down? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to... So, okay.
Yeah.
Then, as a man, you have to start taking into consideration.
We're
all growing up a little bit. We are growing up a little bit.
All right.
I wanted to be a young dad.
I'm not worried.
You are
okay?
a young dad.
So that's a scenario that you have to play into. You don't care about that. So are you saying, hey, your kid comes up to you, hey, Pops, I want to go throw the old pigskin out back. Hold on, let me grab my walker. What are we talking?
Dude,
But-
so you're talking like if I have a kid when I'm 60.
No. You're also in the trades. You also did play football, and you also got in a bad accident. So
I'm not going to be crippled in 10 years, brother.
Hold on. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying, does that play into it at all? Do you think about that? You're like, hey, I don't... Because like I said, I never wanted to be an older dad. I wanted to always be able to go out there and be like... Because I'm not going to lie. Dude, at 25, sometimes I wake up, I'm like, oh, that's making a weird noise.
Yeah, but you're not grabbing your walker to go.
No, but come on. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting in your lazy boy in your recliner, and you're like, hey, Dad, I want to go throw the pigskin with you. Are you going to go do it?
In the next, I would say in the next 4 to 5 years, I would like to have a kid for sure.
You think?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet in the next 5 years or so, I'll probably be in that direction.
Daddy Wurstel.
And I feel like the only reason I bring it up is because if you guys have noticed...
Me too. Couple.
On the BFE podcast, there's been a lot of chicks come on that a lot of the friends are having kids now. It's like
that's what I wanted to say, dude. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I got emotional looking at that picture today of your baby.
Of mine?
Dude,
Baby P?
It made me so happy.
Dude, are you talking about the St. Patty's Day pic?
Dude, literally, I swear to God, dude, I seen that picture. It made me so happy. I started crying.
You got a good family. Good.
I appreciate you boys. And listen, shout out to Wifey. She's the one that keeps this shit moving. So shout out old Haley. Love you so much, honey.
I think it had a lot to do with I love you a lot.
Yeah.
And seeing something that makes you so happy and her being happy, it really got to me. I mean, I was literally
I appreciate you bringing that because the only reason I even prying on you is because it's like I want that for you guys. Yeah. Nick, I know you're a fucking... And I know we're getting a little sentimental right now. The liquor is a-flowing.
Fuck that.
Hang in there.
I would tell you this even if we were sober. I don't give a damn.
About to say, I had 4 beers.
Well, Nick, you're an amazing dude. I want what I have for you. Dan the Man, amazing guy. I want what I have for you. Sean, same thing. It's like...
No, I hit on this about Nick and his family. The
amazing
I can't
people.
Remember I can't remember what episode it was. I think it was... who the fuck was that was on? I think it either might have been... fuck.
A girl...
No, one of the first ones I was on, it was just me and you and somebody else.
Well, whoever that person is, go check out their
video.
But
I don't know.
I said like and subscribe. Exactly.
I just remember hitting on that.
Yeah.
I've always sold Nick to anybody, because he is a good dude.
Again,
he comes from a good family. His family's done things for me that a lot of people haven't, and him himself done a lot.
Actually,
of things
you're
for me
talking about your episode. That's just
Daniel's
it was just me and you.
That's
the episode he went deep. So go check out Dan the Man's episode. First one coming on.
Daniel's probably the closest thing that I have to a brother. And about the only thing that separates us is we got different moms.
Dude, that I feel like every you think hold on. You think every
I guess we should put that out.